I cannot believe how nice it is now.
All you gotta do is wait out a snowstorm and this is what you get.
Last night was a cold one.
Whew. How you feeling, baby?
This is steep.
And believe it or not, the route down is steeper than the route up.
Welcome to Waypoint of View. We're Jess and Miles, and we're nearly 2 years into our journey around the world. We are currently in the beautiful country of Kyrgyzstan, and we are halfway through a 4-day trek to Ala Kul Lake. Don't forget to stick around to the end of this video to see the winners of our postcard giveaway. But first, let's get back to us being stuck in a tent in the middle of a snowstorm. Oh, wow.
Beautiful?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. This was all clouded in when we got here, so this is our first view of the lake. And it is beautiful.
I haven't even seen it yet.
Get out here.
Forever the slow one. Holy cow. This is a beautiful lake. Who knew?
Who knew?
This is where we set up our tent.
We picked a dang good spot. We set up our tent very quickly. We also picked the spot very quickly. We had no idea what we'd be looking at because it was all clouded in. We did good. I guess I have a time lapse.
I cannot believe how nice it is now.
All you gotta do is wait out a snowstorm and this is what you get.
The sun is out.
Oh.
This is amazing.
Most of the snow's already melted from the rain, but up on top of the mountain, there's still a nice layer of snow. We've got a waterfall right next to our camp.
This lake is so beautiful. I'm so glad we're staying here tonight. So most people actually do this trek in 2 nights and 3 days. And today on day 2, you would hike all the way over the pass and down to Atlan Arashan. But we really wanted to do it in 3 nights.
So we could camp on the lake.
Yeah, and go a little bit slower. And we had looked at the forecast and saw that today was the worst weather, so we knew we didn't want to be going over the pass in that snowstorm.
Because otherwise that's exactly what we would be doing.
Yeah, and we wouldn't have gotten to see anything either.
Yeah, we would have gone over the most beautiful part of the trek
Yeah.
in a snowstorm. And now we actually get to see the lake. Fingers crossed the weather holds out for the rest of our time.
Yeah.
But make no mistake, even though the sun is out, it is cold.
It is cold.
We are 2,000 feet higher than we camped last night. Last night we felt pretty warm,
Yeah.
but I think we're in for it tonight.
It's going to be a cold night, but I think it's going to be worth it.
This lake is amazing. Kyrgyzstan, am I right?
Kyrgyzstan, seriously.
Put it on your list. Time for a little happy hour. What time is it? 5 o'clock?
Almost.
Oh, we don't have any alcohol, which is probably a good thing.
But we have ourselves a bit of a charcuterie board.
Yeah, a little cheese plate.
Cheese and olives. We fancy.
We so fancy. This cheese has basically been refrigerated the whole time. Perfect. Ramen bombs on the menu again tonight for dinner. Oh, we had some indigestion last night. Ramen bombs, cheese, bread,
And a Snickers.
and a Snickers. That was something else.
And then straight to bed.
Straight
Straight
horizontal.
It was not good. We both felt like crap.
Oh,
So we figured tonight we'd start a little earlier.
starting early.
Last night was a cold one.
Ooh, that's cold on my butt. Cheers. It's about 8:30 and we are on the trail. Today is going to be a big day. We've got about 13 kilometers of hiking with 400 meters to climb up to the pass and 1,400 meters down. So, big day. We just got our first view of the pass. Doesn't look as bad as I thought it would.
Also, this lake is so much bigger than what we were able to see yesterday.
No kidding.
And there's a huge glacier over here. This is unbelievable.
I am so glad we camped here last night.
The sun is out in full force, hardly a cloud in the sky, and it is lighting up this lake. It is a bright turquoise blue. Little rock fall.
We are hiking on the side of a rock fall for the rest of this hike, so let's finish this off and get to the top. Whew. How you feeling, baby?
This is steep and tough.
Last little bit.
We made it.
High five.
We made it to the top.
We made it. This view is unbelievable.
It really is incredible. You can now see so many layers of these mountains.
We were kind of hidden down by the lake, down in a bowl, but now that we're up here,
Mountains everywhere.
on both sides of the pass. Oh, and believe it or not, the route down is steeper than the route up.
Yeah, we're not going to worry about that just yet.
Just gonna enjoy this.
Yes. What a view.
All right, it's time to go down.
5,000 feet to drop.
We've watched a lot of videos of this hike and nobody showed how steep the downhill is. They talk about it, but they don't show it. So
We'll show you.
here we go.
It's rough.
And don't worry, the snow did not melt from yesterday on this side of the mountain.
This is the spot that we're supposed to go down.
It looks better suited for a pair of skis. It just drops right off. Well, yeah, with the snow, I'm really, really sad we don't have some kind of traction. We just gotta take it slow. Down we go. Shit. It is slippery. See what I mean about the skis?
It wouldn't be as bad if there wasn't snow covering the path. It is steep, but the snow's
too
making
bad.
it pretty challenging.
But that is very steep. You got this, baby.
I think we're down off the snow-covered part, but that was seriously no joke. I ended up sliding down on my butt for most of the way.
Just a little muddy.
If there's any chance this pass is covered in snow, I would say that micro spikes are a definite must.
I would have made it a lot easier.
Yeah.
Still steep,
It's still steep, but the snow added a whole other level of difficulty.
Lunchtime?
Yeah.
Let's find a rock.
All right, we should have somewhere around 6 miles left, and the rest of the downhill should hopefully be a bit more straightforward. And when we get to Altan Arashan, we're going to have a cozy guest house and a bed and hot springs waiting for us. It's enough to get me down.
It has been a long day.
Look what we have. A bed. Oh. Good morning. After we got here yesterday afternoon, we basically just had dinner and went to bed. But we have gotten up really early this morning because we are heading to the natural hot springs here in Altan Arashan.
So there are really hot spring tubs that you can pay for in town, but those are obviously not open at 6:30 in the morning. But we did hear that the natural hot spring that's down this trail is not quite as hot as the ones that you can pay for. All right, what's the verdict?
It's warm. It's not like scalding hot, but it's warmer than the air.
Oh, that's nice. It's like a warm bath.
Yeah.
It's a little slimy on the bottom. So this is definitely not a completely natural hot spring. They built this tub right on the side of the river, but this is an amazing spot to sit here in a hot spring when it's maybe 40 degrees outside and the river's just right here.
It's really beautiful.
Pro tip, the hottest water comes right out of this hose.
It's supposed to have healing powers, right?
I think so.
I'm trying to get it on this muscle here.
Okay, it was warm in there. It is not warm out here. Whew.
Time to head back for breakfast.
By the way, if you do this hike, you should definitely stay at this guest house. It's the Ala Kul guest house. It's got warm showers and beds that are definitely more comfortable than the ground.
Alrighty, day 4. It is our final day on the trail, and we should have about 14 or 15 kilometers down to the town of Aksu, where we are going to be catching a marshuka to head back to Kyrgyzstan. You can also pay about 5,000 sams to get a jeep to take you back to Kyrgyzstan, but not us.
We were this close.
We really considered it. But we're hiking it.
This is a 4-day trek. This has been an incredible trek. I'm so glad we were able to work it out to do it on our own by renting all this gear. These backpacks are definitely heavy, but it has been so worth it. Last climb.
It's a struggle. It's giveaway time! Do you need to see these one more time? Just get really excited? So, we thought about just picking names out of a hat, but that seemed too boring. So we have turned it into a little bit of a game.
We've written all the emails down on a sheet of paper, cut them out, balled them up, and put them into my hat.
So now, instead of just pulling the 5 emails out of the hat and calling it a day, we're going to pull them out of the hat and then attempt to shoot them into an empty coconut that we just enjoyed. And then, what happens
The
next?
first 5 names in the coconut are the winners.
Hopefully we get any in.
And since we're just a little competitive, whichever one of us makes the most names into the coconut gets to call the winners out.
Okay, let's do this. Emails, coconut. So how,
This
do I go
counts.
and then you go?
No, we're like this.
At the same
This
time?
is whoever makes the most first.
So is it
this
like
is a race.
you're going fast?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, whoever that was. Wait, I
Chances
don't
are-
know. Oh, you
yes!
got one! Wait, I don't have my glasses on. Stop. Pause the game. Pause the game. Wait, where are they?
Ah,
Don't. You're not still going. are
yeah, I
you?
am.
No, Miles.
Ah,
Okay.
ah.
so bad.
This is hard.
Can we move the coconut?
Oh,
yes,
nice!
I got one. I got one.
Oh.
Oh, that was close. Oh, that was close too. Oh, so close.
Time to collect the names.
Okay. Okay, this is way. Yes!
Oh!
I got one. Okay.
It's getting serious now. Should have bought a bigger coconut.
This is the last one.
There it is.
You got one?
2-2.
You got
Last
one?
one.
Okay.
Last one wins. Yes!
Oh!
All right. The 5 names are in. All right. Here's how we're going to do it. I'm going to put the coconut by the...
Oh, okay, that's perfect. Hold on. Okay.
All right, let's call out the names. If I can get my hand into this coconut. They're definitely wet from the inside of the coconut and hardly legible.
This game was flawed for so many reasons.
Jay Saldana.
Congratulations, Jay Saldana, winner number 1.
Put that there. Winner number 2. Oh, this is your favorite postcard.
Oh, it kind of is.
The lucky winner of the Tannery postcard is... stuck together. Hard to read. A Beers.
A Beers.
Winner number 2. All right, number 3. We did make 5, right?
I think so.
Number 3. Greg Sage.
Nice.
I tore it in half. There it is.
Sorry about that, Greg.
Also, the postcards might have a little bit of coconut juice on them. All right, number 4. Uh-oh. Tore it in half. B182.
B182.
We're truncating the names for privacy.
Final
The
postcard.
final postcard. All right. Final postcard is Chili Con.
Woohoo, ChiliCon!
And that will do it. All 5. Thank you for your patience as we struggled to make those into the coconut. That was fun.
Okay, the 5 lucky postcard winners have been selected.
Congratulations!
Yes, congratulations! I'm sorry for those of you who didn't win.
Maybe someday we'll get to 10,000 subscribers and we can do this again.
But for the 5 of you who won, you will be getting an email from us tomorrow after our video post, so Sunday, December 5th, sometime after 9:30 in the morning Eastern time.
We don't want to ruin the surprise.
Yeah, so we can't, send you the email tonight. It has to be after the video so you see that you won. So be expecting an email from waypointofview@gmail.com. Check your spam if you don't see anything, and we're going to need your address and your name if it's not obvious in the email. And yeah, then we'll get out your postcard as soon as possible.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you to everyone who participated. Thank you all for your support. We really, really appreciate it.
And hopefully you had as much fun with this as we did.
Anyway, that's all we have. Thank you again. We'll see you next week in Turkey.